We started our cinema in 2009, and it was actually the same team that previously programmed another Europa Cinemas network cinema. So we were really aware that we should continue the programming principles that we had in before. That's why even our screening halls are the exact size that the Europa Cinemas want. Like this smallest screening hall is 72 seats. That's the minimum that Europa Cinemas consider a proper screening hall. So we just continued the trend and hope that we will be successful in our first working years and will be accepted as a member in the Europa Cinemas. So it's just what we do. It's just what we can. We know how to program European films and art house films, and we know how to do the children's programming. So we continue with that and hope that people will discover us in our new cinema, in our new location. And it worked out. In many European countries, the cinema audience is getting older and older. So typical European dramas are our main program. So we know that we have audiences for that kind of films, and we actually depend on what distributors are offering us, because we no longer distribute ourselves, so we have to count on Estonian distributors in bringing in films that are suitable for our audiences. We would like to have more versatile programming, but recently we have been forced to screen more American mainstream films even, because the choice is not so big anymore. The membership of being in the network of Europa Cinemas, it's a sign of quality, and it really helps. Even inside Estonia, where not a lot of people know about it, they know that as our cinema is a member, there's a certain level of quality that they can count on, that the cinema has. And one thing is possibility to participate in all the work that the membership gives, or the network activities, like the conference, the annual conference, and 2 times we have sent young members of our cinema club to 27 times cinema to Venice Festival, and this year I was lucky to be in the Europa Cinemas label jury in Karlovy Vary. So all the activities also give something to our cinema. Besides, the network is really big, and we can contact members of other cinemas when we want, when we are searching for some films or programs, or want just a good tip what to do in our cinema, some events. Yeah, Estonia, being a small country, has its difficulties, but it's mainly for Estonian films to get out of the country, because local films are always seen well locally, but we don't screen any films from Eastern and Central Europe because no distributor has the guts to bring them in, or occasionally there have been some awarded Romanian films in Estonian screens, but they don't do very well because the audiences are not used to these kinds of films. But the main bad thing about being a small country is that the distribution is very careful in picking films, and they want to be certain that they will get the audiences and the money back, but usually they don't, because there are not enough people living in the country. So the cinemas have the problem that we don't have much films to choose from.